Hello, Aries, and welcome to your soul reading. In this reading, we are going to explore your unique magic and power and how you can better utilize that to your advantage to make things happen for you in this life. So let's get right into your reading, Aries. First and foremost, you being a fire sign, your most powerful chakra is going to be the solar plexus chakra, the fire chakra. Now, that chakra is very, very tricky. Even though it is like one of the most powerful chakras, it's also one of the most dangerous, okay? Because, think of fire. It's called the fire chakra, and fire is just a word to describe the energy of the solar plexus chakra, all right? But think of what fire does. Fire can destroy if it gets out of control, right? So when the fire chakra is overextended, that's when people can start getting very power hungry, very controlling and oppressive to others. And the fire becomes so big, it burns the people around them as well as the person projecting that energy. So the fire chakra, your most powerful chakra, is very intense, but utilized properly, you bring things to life. You are the spark of creation. You are an energy that is very fast moving, and you're uplifting and you're inspiring, and you are the path maker. All right. And also, when you think about like fire energy, fire signs can be said to be hot-headed, have a temper, be very ambitious and determined and competitive, right? It all comes forth from that fire chakra. And if you perfectly harness that energy, Aries, you will accomplish beautiful things this life journey. You are the spark of creation. You are the ignition for things in your own life, but you also ignite that fire for other people. All right, so let's pull a planet card here. All right, so you've got Jupiter coming through. You are very lucky and blessed this life journey, Aries. So look at your own personal natal chart and see which house and sign Jupiter occupies, because that is where you're going to have a lot of potential and magic this life journey. All right, but with Jupiter, this is saying like the fates are more on your side than not. And see what he's doing? He's jumping off the mountain just like the Fool in the tarot. And that's you, Aries. You have this energy about you where you're willing to take risks. You're willing to jump in and see what happens, where other people, they are way too held back by fear or over analyzing. You are a very fast moving energy, and you are again meant to like light the fire for other people, and you are the spark that brings things into manifestation, into creation. So let's pull a house card and see which house in your natal chart is also emphasized. Oh, nice. You got the second house. So you're meant to have some things this lifetime, Aries. And if you have Jupiter in the second house in your natal chart, or Jupiter in Taurus, this is especially strong message for you. But the second house, oh, Aries, you are meant to have money, material resources. At some point in this life journey, you are going to create a lot of stability, success, and abundance for yourself. Remember, you are the spark of creation. You light the fire, and not just for yourself, but I keep feeling like you give a lot of inspiration and light and energy to others. Watching you in action is very inspirational. It's like whatever your gift is that you are really good at, you are amazing at, and it just blows people away. And it may take you some time in this life journey to fully come into what that gift is inside of you. But once you discover that, Aries, oh my gosh, you are the master of it. And you are always going to find a way to provide for yourself and those you care about. You will come into a very abundant living. If you're not already, there will come a point in this journey where you are very comfortable financially. And I do feel a lot of you are going to either have a career that you absolutely love, or you're going to be your own business, your own manager, self-employed somehow, some way. So let's pull a card here to see which energy may challenge you, or make you struggle. What's hard for you? All right, so we have Leo coming out. You have a very hard time being in the spotlight. And as a fire sign, Aries, that is not very typical. But what it's showing here is you do have a hard time being in the spotlight, being the center of attention. And also in your like early years, I feel success almost feels like it evades you. Like you work really hard and you accomplish, but then you might get a little comfortable and you don't keep pushing forward. Like following things all the way through to the end may be a challenge for you early on in your life, which will lead you to believe like that maybe you don't have a skill or you're not successful. And you are, Aries, you are, because there will come a moment where you totally harness your energy and you push it all the way through to the end, and boom, it's like fireworks. It's magic for you, and you need to get more comfortable being in the spotlight, loving yourself, patting yourself on the back, telling yourself that you are amazing. This being your struggle, it's like self-esteem and security you will struggle with, and that's like your kryptonite. That's the thing that's gonna stop you in your tracks when you're trying to pursue a goal or a dream, or other people, like, you know, raining on your parade, trying to make you feel small, will also stop you in your tracks. And the reason for that is we all have a challenge this life, which is meant to grow us and evolve us. And Spirit's saying, if you always just follow that inner fire all the way through to the end, you will accomplish big things. And if others try to, you know, assert their power over you, don't respond by overextending your solar plexus chakra as well. It's more like, know who you are. You are a free being, Aries. You are sovereign. You are divine. And nobody owns you. Nobody can control you. Not through their thoughts, not through their actions, not even through your emotional attachment to them. Always know who you are, and you will shine, and no one will ever be able to stop you. All right, let's pull some more cards. Awaken. It's time for you to awaken to the magic in which you truly are, Aries, and your inner gifts, what makes you unique, and find that balance. Oh, look at 1, 2, and oh my gosh, 3. Be fearless. Oh my goodness, that is fantastic. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3. You've got it. Everything you want, Aries. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. It's just you've got to awaken to your power, learn how to balance and properly harness your energies, and never let fear stop you. That is something about you. Like, you have this gift to really take risks, and it works out for you much more often than it does for other people. Okay, that's because you're an Aries. That's part of your energy. You are the path maker, the way maker. You're meant to do things different, to rise up new ideas, new consciousness in others. And so the way you go about doing things may not rub everybody the right way. You are very progressive energy, and you bring forth the change in this world. You are the beginning, the start of all things, okay? You bring new energy into this world when you incarnated, and that new energy is manifested through your action, through your word, through every part of you and what you do. And remember, you will inspire people. Not everybody will understand you. Not everybody will get you. Some people will say you're destructive, you're too risky, you need to think more, like you don't think things through. That's not true. They don't understand you. They don't understand the energies that you are working with because they don't have access to those same energies. Their life path is based on what they were born, what sign they were born under, and all the astrology of their chart. And so I do feel people will try to get you to conform, but you are an energy that is never meant to conform to anybody else, not their standards, not their ideas, not their opinions, not their way of life. You bring the new energy in. If anything, they need to learn how to conform to you and what you're offering and what you are bringing into this world. You are the energy of change. You are the spark of creation. All right, let's pull some tarot. And I feel like some people get really jealous and intimidated of you and your energy, whereas if they would just be inspired, like you would take them on a magic carpet ride. All right, let's pull some tarot. Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, the Death card, Two of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Okay, so Aries, okay, so we're gonna come over here. Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups. This to me is speaking again to like your earlier years of life, where I feel like you feel as though you are a square being pushed into like a hole that's a circle, or like what's being offered to you, other people's opinions, beliefs, like, you're like, this is not life, this is not living. You feel real boxed in. And then there comes this point with this Death card where you say, you know what, screw it. This is my life. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm not listening to your rules. I'm not listening to your opinions. Those are fine for you, but they don't work for me. And I'm tired of you forcing your dogma on me. Like there's this major point of transformation, Aries, where you own your power. And from that point forward, look at, you're manifesting that money. You're manifesting your dreams and you are having major success at it. This is really like learning to believe in yourself in your early years and then working on how to properly harness that energy so it doesn't get too distorted. And then it's like perfection. And you're doing what you came here to do, and you're making money, and you're lucky about it, and you finally embrace your space in the spotlight. And it's like you see the crown on that lion's head. What I feel is like you are a king or queen of a land, but you don't want to, take your place on the throne. You don't feel you're qualified, or you don't feel you're worthy, or you don't feel like that's your calling. But your place, Aries, is in the spotlight. It absolutely is with that Leo. And you are so lucky. And you're meant to have money. You're meant to be comfortable. But it's all about learning to truly believe in yourself and listen to your soul and that energy that just calls you over everybody else. And sometimes, Aries, you will take a risk that blows up in your face. But that's okay. That's part of life. Never let that stop you, because you are somebody who's going to be able to take bigger risks and more chances than the average person, because you have this lucky karma, this lucky energy that came into this life with you. All right, so let's pull some more cards. winged Pegasus of air. So there is definitely some healing that's about to take place for you, coming out of some darkness, some intense sadness. You are really starting to awaken to the truth of who you are, Aries, and we have awaken right here. All right, here in consciousness, you are becoming aware of your power. And now we have descending Pegasus of the violet light. So Spirit's trying to help you open up your crown chakra and healing come into that space. And now we have indigo Pegasus of wisdom. Okay, so you essentially have the crown chakra and the third eye chakra right there, following an awakening of consciousness. And you have awakened down here as well. So Aries, right now at the time of this reading, Spirit says do some meditation and focus on really opening the third eye and the crown chakra, because the third eye is where you the veil is lifted and now you see beyond the illusion you create for yourself, or the illusion that others have tried to create for you. You see the truth of all things. And the crown chakra opening up, that's your access to the cosmic consciousness. All right, because this is your light chakra, this is your cosmic chakra. And you are now awakening to these energies about yourself. And you remember early in life, we have some oppression, some confusion, some uncertainty, not being able to fully harness our power. But then here, this major shift where we're letting that go, that's the awakening that's happening for you. And you come into this balance and you know your power, Aries. And here, this is why the fire will never be used to burn others, and will never come to burn you, because you have access to these chakras and these lead you. Whereas somebody, with a very overextended solar plexus fire chakra, they cut themselves off to that energy. You are now opening and awakening to that energy, and that's what will guide you. That's what's leading you into your success. You are new energy. You are meant to change things up, to shake things up, Aries. All right, let's pull some more cards. Yeah, there's this like, you are going to have so much expansion after this awakening. Like, it's like a whole new world opens for you. And remember, 1, 2, 3, easy as 1, 2, 3. And then the next two cards that came out were 4s. So 4 is stability, right? All right, expansion, north, yes, through the awakening, major expansion happening in your life. Comfort and hurt, there you go, that's second house energy. You are meant to come into a lot of luxury, abundance, and comfort. And now we have purity, ice. So this is where you are before this awakening is, in full effect. You feel kind of frozen in ice. And it's because these two chakras, like, you always have access to them, but Spirit's saying there's like some big expansion to these two chakras, which you awaken and you break free of all restrictions, self-imposed as well as what you perceive in the physical realm. You're going to overcome all of that. And after that takes place, you definitely do feel much more in control of yourself. And I like this. This is card 1 and this is card 11. And remember, this is card 1. So we got 1111 coming through for you, stepping through a portal. And then this is card 33, another master number. That's you, Aries, and you rule the first house, okay? So learn more about the first house energy, learn more about the Aries energy, learn more about the fire chakra, because you are powerful, Aries. You are meant to make the magics this lifetime. Let's pull some more cards. You know, we got the horses here on the chariot. We've got the horse here. And then, you know, of course, the Pegasus. To me, Aries, that means that you are meant to be a absolute free spirit this lifetime. Nothing is meant to hold you down or hold you back. Be, feel, receive abundance. All that you desire is achievable. Look at Spirit trying to encourage you. Yes. No longer holds power over you. Dissolve attachments of the past with love. And we saw that, you know, earlier in life there's some sort of oppression and things like that. And Spirit says don't let that have power over you. You know, the past is the past. And what used to make you feel small has no power over you now. You are bigger than that. And embrace the dark. Shine your true light upon this earth. Remember, you are the spark of life. You bring forth new energy into this realm, new ideas, new ways of doing things, new ways of being. Your energy is very, very, very progressive. All right, let's pull some cards and see what your heart is trying to tell you, Aries. You come from love. Love is always present. And get out of your own way. All right, so Aries, your heart is saying it's time to open me back up and allow love to flood in from all around you, as well as to give that love out. And I understand, I do see, like in the past or early part of life, there are some things that you went through, some things that happened that may have closed your heart space off a bit or made you feel small. And now your heart is saying you are made of love. Love is present all around you, always and forever. Don't let anything, you know, stop you or prevent you, including yourself. Like, don't get in your own way. Believe in yourself. Be strong in yourself. You have like the fire chakra at your fingertips. That is the life of creation, or it could be the power of destruction. You are Aries. You are meant to be the life of creation. All right, let's pull one final message for you from Spirit. Refuse to be used. Pull away from your fears and refuse to be a victim. You will never be happy if you don't end the toxic arrangements that imprison you. Love yourself. You deserve better. You deserve better than where you are at right now today, whether it's life choices, it's a relationship, it's a job, it's not believing in yourself. There's some part of you that Spirit's like, hey, you are amazing. Don't think any differently. Don't let anybody take advantage of you. You are precious. You bring the energy of the new. You are the spark of creation. Know yourself. Own yourself. You have a lot of good karma this lifetime. You're meant to be comfortable and you're meant to make waves, and you're going to bring forth a lot of new ideas, innovation this lifetime. So those are your messages, Aries. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.